8,
7,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
boom. No, we were going to say welcome
Boom.
to Halifax Positive News.
Oh, I
That's
see.
better. We're
Welcome
referring
to
to the Halifax
Halifax
Pop Explosion or
Positive
something.
News.
How are you doing? We know, 30 minutes later. That's not true. It's actually half an hour whenever you're between Halifax and Newfoundland, is it?
Yes, it is.
So it's per minute. All right. Well, everyone, we are so pleased. After tonight, we had Jape and Bin. I said it the right first time. Yay! We also had Brandon Walker, who does karaoke and who's presenting a lot of artists. Chris Jackson, a big thank you note tonight to our photographer, who's currently having a delicious Subway. No, not Subway. Something really good from this place. Oh, chicken salad. Okay. So we have another queen of food here, Her Majesty Anna Puisi. How are you doing?
Hi, Steve. I'm doing very well, thank you.
Did you like my presentation?
It was okay.
Good. Hey, no,
No
it
queen
feels
now.
good. There you go. So tell us all about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I'm originally from Nigeria, and I've been in Halifax over 13 years now. Originally came to school, and I love Nova Scotia so much I stayed. Yeah.
That's very nice. And you told me earlier an interesting story when it comes to food. She didn't wake up one morning and she said, I'm gonna start to make my own food and bring a little truck with all the food. Is that it?
Yes, very interesting. I'm the 9th child of a family of 10 children, and so I have elder ones older than me by almost 40 years. Yeah, almost 40
Wow,
years.
okay.
So, but in our family, my parents were really keen on making sure that every child actually knew how to cook. My father once said, I don't want the girls being the only ones in the kitchen, the boys had to cook too. So we all had our turn. And that in turn gave us a very great culture of cooking. We loved to cook, dad would cook, mom would cook, and everyone knew how to cook. So that created a very big love of food for me. And after growing up, kept on cooking, and I loved doing it so much. But when I came to Halifax, I noticed that a lot of the home foods were not present in Halifax, just because it was a smaller city. So I decided to start doing little bits and bits of the type of food that we would like at home and cook for people to be able to have in their houses for like a week or two. And then finally 3 years ago, myself and my sister decided to start Fingers at Work Catering, where we would make food for people in batches and they would take to their homes. And as that went on, I found out that what I really loved was finger food, being able to use your everyday food as something that you socialize.
That's because she was saying finger food.
Yeah, that you socialize with. And so, for example, we have this twist on pancake bites where we'll stuff pancakes with cream cheese and salmon. That's just an example. You can put whatever you want in it. And, and it forms in a round ball where you just pop into your mouth and you go. So that's really good for summertime. And that just sort of transfers the love that I have for food into a business. And that's what we do.
I want to eat now. I want to have finger food. I want to have your small hamburger. What else? I'm dreaming about food. I'm dreaming of a white
chocolate.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Whatever sounds like food, I'm gonna say right now. Waiting.
Melted chocolate and strawberries. Yeah.
Now I'd like to add the following as well. I was asking her, being in the food aisle. Is that what I just said? Being in the food aisle, being the food industry aisle.
Food industry.
For me, it's the same.
Yes.
Being within that category, here's my question: what would you say is your top favorite singers? Food.
Oh, top favorite food. Maybe food classes.
Classes.
I can't really say I like one particular food the best.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to say. So. The proteins, I would say, and within that I like beef and pork and chicken not so much, but goat You know, so I'll say in the food classes I like that.
Okay.
I like rice a lot too because there's so much I can do with it. You can
Okay.
make rice bowls, you can have rice dishes.
Okay.
So yeah, that's also nice. Yeah.
Very, 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 very good. Now, I'm going to advise viewers that what a nice surprise. We have John McDonald, who has just arrived in studio, along with Melanie Carey. Jay Pinpin is still around, yes sir. I hope that Robbie Toy made it. No? Okay. However, Colleen Howie is here. Yes or no? Is she here? Yes? Alright. So, we would like to welcome in them in the audience. Please come. John McDonald.
Hi, Steve. Hello, Steve. He was actually talking about me for some reason. You know.
Did you want
He probably knows me.
Yes, please come
You're
over.
over there? Okay.
Please.
Are you sure? Is it safe?
Yes, please.
It's totally safe. Come on.
Totally safe.
Hello, Steve.
Hello, John. Have a seat.
My very good
It's
friend,
good to
how
see
are
you.
you?
Hello,
Yes.
John. How are you doing?
My
Hello.
good friend, how are you?
I'm
I
very
am
well.
John.
I'm Anne. Nice to meet you.
And pleased to meet you, yes.
too.
Welcome back on the Halifax Positive News.
Oh,
How
yeah.
have you been doing?
Are we on?
What? Yes, we're
Oh,
on.
we're on.
Yes.
Oh, hi,
Yes.
hi.
Get the button on, you know.
I've just arrived from Ireland.
There, let's put our fingers together. And then let's call her at the same time. Melanie, 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 Melanie.
I'm sorry.
This way.
It's,
Melanie, Melanie.
we've been drinking too much Guinness. It's all right.
Just a second. We've been drinking for hours here tonight. We're having a good time and we're half drunk. That's not true. But I cannot really sing like our talented Jay Pinpin. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my fishing rod. Oh, I got right in the t-shirt. She's coming back. She's
gonna squeeze by you.
She's almost there. Oh, wait a second.
I'm
John,
here.
help me out. Let's put another hook. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
You know what I just got? I just got Colleen.
I feel like we're on the view.
She's right. Come on. I'm reeling her in.
He's reeling me in.
Oh,
I get to sit next to him.
oh my God.
Now I feel
Wow, here's the entire family. You didn't break my fishing rod, don't worry. So, welcome to the Halifax? Is it? How it's called? Let's sing a little together. Halifax Positive News!
I was going to say SteveTV positive news.
Oh my gosh, we did it, guys. So,
I'm sorry, may I ask a question?
2 trailer park girls go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. La 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 la. No? Excuse me, I don't know why I had that song.
No,
No,
I'll just get back to that again.
I
Well,
would.
let's let John ask his question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see what he
yes.
has to
Oh,
say.
he always brushes me off like I don't exist. Oh, God, I'm used to that. Just wait until I introduce my book and then they ignore me altogether.
Yeah.
But we're used to that. We work well as a team, and I always come out the underdog. But anyway, Anne, do you sing?
Not really.
In the shower?
Yes, and at church.
John sings and JP
Yeah,
Pin
so-
sings.
Oh, you're the lady that does, the famous lady that does rap.
Hi.
Yes,
I
she's
saw
a
her.
winner.
I saw your thing. Amazing. Thank you.
She's going
was
to
nice,
perform a little bit with John.
And she's beautiful. Look at her.
Aw.
So I thought,
Melanie, that's so sweet to say that.
It's true.
I thought Melanie was talking about me.
So
You're handsome.
And I knew she would be telling a lie.
You don't hear about female rappers. You
No,
know, it's
you
a real,
don't.
it's a real
That's very true.
niche.
That
It's
is
a
very-
diamond in the
That's
rough.
very true.
Yes, it's like wow, that's awesome.
Yes.
It's really nice.
Yeah, good for you.
I wanted to say a few words to continue. We will have a little bit more from John. Today he's going to be talking about his book launch. I said it good, did I? Book launch? Because
Actually-
usually I say lunch box.
Not lunch.
No,
Launch.
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 He means launch.
Lawn chair. Book launch. Okay.
This is my book lunch.
Oh yes, thank you. You know
Actually, I
what?
haven't had supper, so I
That's right. Melanie needs a little bit of food. Yeah.
Actually, don't mind if I have a fry. Who's this?
This is coming from the Waterfront warehouse. Usually I don't do this, but I decided to have it a bite.
Starving.
So what was I going to say? I want to say at the same time a few thank you notes. Elizabeth Eaton, who's with us tonight. Here's also Chris Jackson, photographer. Here's also Leslie Reed. Here's also Peggy Joyce, a really good supporter. Peggy was previously on Gwen and Peggy 2 years ago. A series that lasted 12 episodes.
Yes.
Yes, she made acupuncture become famous in the province. So actually, let's applaud her. Peggy Joyce. There you go. So tell us something, John.
I was wondering if you're really needling us about what you said about acupuncture. I'll repeat. I was wondering if you were needling us about the acupuncture thing.
It took me a while, but I got it.
Maybe after everybody
Say that,
has
no, say it.
spoken,
Say it some time.
maybe after everybody has spoken, we might have Peggy Joyce for a few minutes. You never know.
You know, I love. You know, we're all so unique and,
Yes.
and
You're right.
very distinct.
Thank you.
And yet we're all so here, sitting
Melanie.
together.
And
Yes.
positive.
The Halifax Positive News team is the very best ever. I confess.
I mean, I'm a social
What is it
worker.
you-
Social
Oh.
worker, right? With sitting beside
Oh.
a rapper. And, you know, that doesn't happen often.
No, you're right.
So,
Why don't you
great.
Tell us more about your book
Oh, my
launch.
book. Yes, right. My book launch. Well, how is it tasting?
It's really good.
Very nice.
Well, John, I'm going to say that there's one thing that I just remember from this. You remember the episode where we did our newscast and the Alderney? Very first time we met with Mrs. Melanie here.
Miss Melanie.
Miss Melanie, the very first time we met with her,
Yeah.
we were talking about her soaps. Do you remember what we talked about?
Sub-Zero?
No, the soaps.
Oh,
She does soaps.
Yeah. Yes. The best soaps
I
in the
brought my
world.
soaps.
The meatloaf,
Yeah.
the cheesecake.
Yeah. May I say this? I was standing
Grab
out there
some.
in the lobby. I was standing in the lobby with a tray of
Yes,
soaps.
you were.
And a gentleman came
Oh,
by
yeah.
and his lady, and his lady said, is that fudge?
Chicken wraps? Look, she
If
made
it was
chicken wraps.
fudge, that would all not be there right now.
Fudge wraps? She made a
I
fudge
have
wrap. Look at
chocolate
this.
all over my mouth.
No, this is caramel.
Yeah,
Fudge.
these
This
are
looks
dinner
like
buns.
fudge.
Dinner
And
buns.
this smells like
Dinner buns.
dinner buns.
This looks like fudge.
Is that soup?
Yeah, it's
soup?
It looks like a bread.
I want
wanna
to eat
put that on the
this.
dinner table.
Is that the meatloaf? No, where's the meatloaf?
That's
That's the
right.
meatloaf one.
That's the one you eat when you want to
really
froth
looks
at the
like
mouth. It's not-
I
Well,
want
the
it.
good thing about this is it's artistic.
It is.
Pouring your heart into it.
Yes.
Plus, people like us with disabilities, any kind of chemicals or anything that is not natural, it affects us.
Oh,
So
Colleen, thank you for your kind
true,
words.
it's true. So
So-
we need products like this to keep us well.
Yeah.
So thank you.
She took the words right out of my
Right.
mouth. That's
You're welcome.
Exactly, you know, and I was just, you know, someone showed me 10 years ago how to make handmade soaps, and I've been making them now for a long time, and it just was also a way for me to de-stress, and I enjoyed it. But they're made from pure vegan, natural, vegetable-based, all coconut oil soaps with all
Vegan.
botanical ingredients and essential oils, so there's no artificial colors, no artificial scents, and you know, I thought this is great, this is a hobby I enjoy doing, and then I enjoy using and giving out as gifts, and then I thought I'm going to share this at the market, in Dartmouth at Algernon Landing, and this is how I met this crazy guy over here.
John,
But
I
No,
would like
these
you
are
to
really
show you
nice.
her bun.
Actually, I
Enjoy
react to
that with your
things.
fish.
This is
I'm not reacting to things.
she made a bun.
yeah, and this is
I can put some things close to me. I like even if when it's there.
Yes.
Yeah, no, but it's really, really nice.
It's not bothering you.
Yeah, that's
I was saying to Melanie, I said, bring your soaps. We will have such a nice discussion about them.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
It's
yeah.
even just scent. Like, people, I used to be like, what do you mean scent bothers you? But as soon as someone comes in the bus, or even just different, like any kind of soap that I buy, or like body washes, I can't handle it like we used to.
Yeah, a lot
This
of,
is,
Colleen, you just brought up a question, and I remember that Peggy Joyce in the past, she talked about a lot about health and so on. And I'd be curious to ask her for a few minutes to come join us. She knows a lot about environmental illness, fibromyalgia, and how this stands. Because these days, I cannot go to Sears.
No,
If I'm close to their counter, I'm gonna die. There's so much fragrance.
I know.
I was there one day. There was like these 24 beautiful models, but after the fourth one, I was like, oh my gosh, your throat is And then the last one she pressed in front of me, and I was going to fall down. Not because she was hot.
yeah.
Too much perfume. Ugh.
No, I understand.
So would Peggy Joyce like to come and explain the importance of environmental illness? Yes, please. Let's ask her. Peggy.
No.
That's okay, because on the way here, actually, Colleen and I had a great chat about living
You can
with,
just come to say
you
hi.
know, having
Come
a
to say
chronic
hi, please.
condition. And,
Okay.
you know, we had that conversation in the car on the way here about what it's like to, you know, just the ways that having a chronic pain condition or any kind of, whether it's an environmental issue, sensitivities,
Yeah.
You know, and how there's so much of, you know, may be very harmful. You know, and you know, like we talk about, you know, what's in our foods and how foods are now being genetically modified, pesticides. So there's a lot more awareness now about being healthy, eating, you know,
doing a lot of fresh things.
and also just not consuming, not like asking questions before you buy something because you know there are alternatives and we have, you know, those options now. So.
Yeah.
Would you say that holistic medicine?
Sorry, I wonder,
Yes, sir.
before we go on, if we
Yes.
can talk to somebody about getting this music turned down because it's interfering with hearing and it's going to come in on the videos and the sound. So who will we be talking about turning that down? Listen, it's going to interfere.
He's too busy reading your book.
Kayla, can you ask them if they can put down a little bit the sound, please? Thank you.
Are you
No.
going to share that with us?
You can have a bite or two. I was too hungry.
Okay.
So yes,
Maybe we
please,
need a
John.
menu.
Tell us a little bit more about your book.
My book, yes, I.
Not your book, your book.
Okay, and we're not going to interrupt you.
No.
Oh, no, it's all right. I'm used to it. It's okay, really. If there's no interference, you don't have a good presentation.
You're right,
Yeah.
John.
There's no
You
audio.
can say
Yeah.
that we have quite a nice flow of beautiful women.
Besides
right?
absolutely,
Oh.
absolutely. I feel privileged to.
Girls, I'd
To
like
be
to
in-
applaud you for all the efforts you've been putting. Applaud with me, please. Just for all the efforts that you girls have been putting to fix yourself. There you go.
Melanie,
Yes.
Yes, Melanie.
the greatest soaps in the universe.
Thank you.
And I think you should have a factory of them.
Oh, thank you.
Hire 100,000 people and distribute worldwide, especially the bun. The bun.
The bun, yeah, and the mouse cake.
The bun. Your meatloaf.
You know, and at the
Your
market,
meatloaf,
I was at the market
please.
last week. Sorry, John, I'm interrupting you.
Oh, not at all. I'm
But
used to it.
And this little girl came up to me to have chocolate soap. It's made from pure cocoa oil and cinnamon and just cocoa powder, olive oil, coconut oil, and it's a lovely soap. But she thought it was fudge. She put it in her mouth. I gave her a
Oh, my
sample,
goodness.
and I thought she is going to be traumatized for the rest of her life.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
It's true. I admit that my soap looks good enough to eat because there's really
It does.
wholesome,
It was natural.
nourishing ingredients. And if we knew what was in commercial soaps, we wouldn't use them. They're made
Yeah.
from the rendering of animal fats, which is disgusting. Where the animal byproducts or these animals are actually like after the slaughterhouse, they're boiled and then the fat rises up, and that's what's used in creams and lotions and soaps or petrochemicals, which is gasoline, as many of you know. So these are really not healthy.
But the good thing is that when anyone decides that your soap is so delicious they're going to put it in their mouth, it's not going to harm them. Because it's all natural.
This is true.
It's all natural. So it looks yummy, and it's all natural. And unfortunately, it takes people like us who, prior to my sensitivities due to fibromyalgia, I was I didn't believe in any of it. I was like, what are you talking about? I just was a negative Nelly and just thought it was all money, money, money. They just want money. But now that I have the chemical sensitivities that I have, let me tell you, it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. And
chemical sensitivity.
it's so
Peggy
so
knows
real.
about that, does she?
And you may not know it yet, but I'm telling you, don't wait till you do know it, because then your life has changed.
That's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
true.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, this is a biodegradable product too. So when it's going, when you're using it, it's also wonderful. I mean, this is a lavender orange with oatmeal, honey, coconut oil, and olive oil. That's all that's in this bar right here.
Oatmeal, honey, and coconut oil. It is good for eating.
Pretty much.
Well, like I said, it's not going to hurt anybody.
No.
Yeah,
But I don't want it
feels
to
good,
be
but it-
tied with anything like putting them in their mouth.
Yeah, but your skin is the largest organ in your body.
Exactly.
And so it's wonderful. And, I think your skin, isn't it practically clean? It absorbs faster
Yes, it
than
does.
any way that you can take in.
Yes, it does.
And I didn't even know this.
Oh.
I have a good friend who
I'm
died of
learning.
skin cancer, and things like this make a difference. Because it really is. If you ask anybody what the biggest organ in our body is, I think a very small percentage of people will say skin. And the only reason why I know that is true is because I had someone that I cared about who passed away of skin cancer.
And there's lots of balancing and energizing and, antiseptic. There's all kinds of beneficial properties to essential oils as well.
Yeah.
And we know honey is an extremely valuable ingredient as well. But we don't want to talk about your book, John.
Oh,
We keep going away from John's book.
no,
And back to you, John.
Yes.
I was
What about
one-
your book?
Sorry, let's forget about that book.
No.
No, I mean,
No, because we're wanting to hear also the jokes of the week.
oh,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you the joke of the week right now.
Okay.
Is Chris going to set up that camera? Yeah, because are you?
You want to turn that one on, please?
That one, the battery got here.
Okay.
Want me to record with this one? Want me to record
Yeah,
with this? Okay,
okay.
I'll record with this one up here.
Oh,
Yes, John, go ahead.
Hold on.
Melanie, are you still coming?
I'm okay.
Because he's going to eat all of that food right in front
You
of
want
him.
to bite?
Yeah. I'll
I
just
don't mind.
have another
I'll have to
fry.
make him feel guilty. All right?
Are you going to eat?
No.
So John is presenting the joke of the week.
The joke of the week is, all right, ladies and gentlemen, hello. The joke of the week is, what is the difference between a snowman and a snow woman?
The snowballs?
Hmm?
Yeah. The snowballs?
Hey, right on. Very nice, very nice. Yeah.
John,
The cold joke, eh?
keep it clean.
I think that's a very clean joke. I mean, you look at snow, it's
It's
pure.
white and
Yeah.
pure.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right.
Where was
Just
your
like-
mind? Where was your mind? Ah.
And then we also have the selection of the month. Which is that one?
Sorry?
The selection of the month.
Yeah,
The joke of the month.
oh, the joke of the month.
Yes.
Well, all right. I used to drive along this highway, and one day I was going by and I saw this man standing out in a wheat field. You know, it was, yeah.
Oh, that sounds
You
promising.
might call it a wheat field here, but back where I come from, we call it wheat. And
Quick.
no,
Where are
wheat.
you from?
Wheat.
Oh,
Wheat.
Oh,
Sweet?
No, I'm from
wheat.
Wheatland.
oh. Not wheat.
This is some joke, isn't it? Yeah?
It's a joke that keeps on giving.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and it does. That is, we should pass it around. So, for 5 days I was driving down the highway and I saw him out there, and it seemed like he hadn't moved at all, almost like a scarecrow. But he wasn't. He was a live human being standing in the middle of the field. So I stopped the car one day and I went over there and I said, "Sir, I've been passing by, you know, for the past 5 days, and I see you standing out in the fields here, just looking that direction." I said, "Why are you doing that?" Oh, he said, "I hear they're giving the Nobel Prize for being outstanding in your field."
Wow. Very good. Wow.
That's the.
I'm going
is
to use
the
that
monthly
joke,
joke?
Love it.
Thank you.
I'm going to be using
And
that
we're
joke.
going to be thrilled because John is also a singer-songwriter. And I believe that he brought his guitar.
Not successful, may I add.
No?
Not successful, no. I just have a guitar.
Don't put yourself down.
Oh, I love
You've
it.
already
I
told your
love-
jokes. Be confident with your guitar playing.
Sorry, I have to be confident.
Thank you very much.
But
I'll make a
would you like
pledge.
to hear some encouragement from Pin?
Yes.
Never give up.
Never give up?
Never give up.
Continue.
Never give
I want
up.
to hear Pin Pin rap.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Sing the last one you did. It was so beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we have back Jathan Pin.
One more time, let's bring it back. So, today is my day, and I'm really feeling myself. I got them fresh Nikes on with a snapback to match. I woke up on the right side of the bed, so I'm feeling right. Left the past in the past. Once I passed it to the left, I'm feeling so damn good. I had to share it with the world. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. I'm walking with my head high. Let's call it pride. My eyes are on the prize. I call it life. There's so many things to worry about that I'm just not going to stress about. There's so many reasons to just appreciate breathing. The sunshine on my face is more than what some could wish for. I inhale, exhale my freedom. What more could I ask for? I'm not going to chill alone. I'm going to spread the vibes. I'm high off life and I am never coming down. So find me in my happy place. Headphones and a mic. I'm moving at my own pace, but it's everything I like. Today is my day, and I'm not gonna chill alone. Today is my day, and I just wanna go out.
Wow.
Jathan Pin, everybody. Wow.
Lovely.
Poetry on fire. It's awesome.
I honestly, no word of a lie, I have goosebumps.
Thank you.
Talented.
I love today's my day and I'm not going to chill alone.
Right.
Because unfortunately, we chill alone.
Yes, we do. And you know what?
And we should.
I'm the biggest introvert. I'm in my house all the time, and going out for me is hard sometimes. But sometimes I wake up and I say, today's my day, and today I'm going out. You know, I'm going to chill with friends. I'm going to put myself out there. I'm not going to chill in the house by myself today.
Exactly.
Because I'm feeling great about myself.
Yes.
And I know a lot of other people can relate.
Yes, I
Yes,
do.
and
I had the chance to meet with
That's
Nancy
it.
Morton this week. We went to
that's
sit
awesome.
together and we had a nice little talk. Next thing I know, she's playing that song in my ears, and I'm thinking, wow, what a blow in my ears. It was so fantastic, I just wanted to listen more. That's why I decided to invite her to have her here.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, you almost did that like
Almost, he did.
So I'm going to have, I'm so glad that tonight she came over here, because having Jathan Pin is such a beautiful
And we're drinking beer.
And we are
Yo.
drinking beer. Yes.
There you go.
It's smelling awesome. So
There's beer. There's beer.
I threw it in there. It
The
rhymes.
newest
Right.
lifestyle you
Right.
could ever ask for is that now, instead of buying any type of soap, why don't you buy Milanese soap?
yes.
Yes. We would love to hear more
I like
about
that,
Colleen as well.
Soap de Mélanie. I like that.
Oui.
Soap
Oui.
de Mélanie.
Ah, c'est bon? C'est
C'est
bon?
Alouette,
Gentille alouette, alouette, je te plumerai, je te plumerai la tête, je te plumerai la tête, et la tête, et la tête, et le cœur, et les pieds.
Oh.
Alouette.
I'm from Montreal, the Chamberlain show.
That was good.
That was just
Wow.
perfect.
C'est
Perfect.
bon.
Perfect.
So, John, you're going to tell us about your book? Or are you gonna
Yeah,
play
like
some?
seriously,
Oh, the
we
book.
need to talk about your book.
I forgot
Yes.
about the book. Good
And
book.
after that, we'll introduce Colleen, because there's a special reason why she came here.
Colleen, Viscount.
Yes.
No,
Go
you.
ahead, that's
John,
John.
John, you're always
Gentlemen
putting everyone
first.
ahead. Yes, go.
Well,
Listen,
I
he's
should.
eating your dinner, and
Ladies.
so is she. I'm just kidding. Is
Oh.
that his dinner or is that?
That was my dinner, but I gave it to him. Yeah.
That's my
And I
dad.
actually, it is not, and I caught that fish this afternoon.
Oh, did you?
I brought it here and asked them to cook it, so I could have a
So you
nice
do
meal.
more than
And
writing.
they gave it to Steve.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's not right, Ann, is it? No. So I go hungry while he feeds his face. Yeah. That's just the way it is. Now, remember when I came in and sat down here and he talked about the book? You see, that was a half an hour ago. Yeah. And I never got to talk about the book.
I know, he's
Tell us
And
about the
it will
book.
happen again. Watch.
Okay, John.
Stephen?
John will talk about his book.
Thank you. I will talk about my book very briefly because I forgot to bring it along. And I'm really sorry about that, but I forgot to bring it along.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So, you know, I really like promoting things, especially my book, but I forgot to bring it along.
Okay.
Did I mention I forgot to bring it?
No,
Okay, I forgot to bring my book. But the title
I'm
of the
starting to
book...
like your song, though. I forgot to bring my book. I forgot to
She
bring
can
my
do a
book.
song. I know you can do a song.
I forgot to bring
Story
my book.
of
I forgot
my
to bring my
life.
book.
Yes.
And the title of the book is
I forgot to bring the
A
book.
Life Almost Wasted. Because I lived a very colorful life. And so I wrote the book. It's an autobiography, and it's all about life. It's all about that lovely song that you sang just a little while ago. It's all about Melanie. It's all about Anne. It's all about, you know, and it's Colleen. Hello. It's all about Colleen. It's all about life. The next time Steve invites me, I will bring the book and I will show it to you. And I'm really sorry. I'm just acting the fool, really, but I'm having a very good time with these lovely people. And so, just to let you know, the book is an autobiography. It's under the title of John Gabriel. It took me 15 years to write this book. And it is starting at my introduction to the world back in Dublin, Ireland. Traveled in Europe for a long time, came to Canada, worked in Thompson, Manitoba in the mines. I went west and worked in the logging country for a good while. I went fishing for a while. I became an entertainer, and that's when I lived a colorful life, and it nearly killed me. So I gave that up and I went back into the forest for 20 years. I came out of it and I'm here now. So that's it in a nutshell. So it is a life almost wasted, and I returned to the man I once was. That was the difficult part of it, was getting back because I nearly destroyed myself. So I am happy to be here, and life, each moment, like you say, today is my day. I'm going out, and I was an introvert too. And so it's all changed, and now I will clean up my act with this lovely bar of soap. Thank you very much. That's all I'd say on that.
John, when is the book going to be available? When
Yes.
is it coming out?
Oh, I will have it in 2 weeks because
Oh my gosh.
the
In 2
copy
weeks?
that I got
okay.
I got a proof copy of it. They sent it to me,
Oh.
and on the first page is a mistake. So I have to. But
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
We're going to wrap up very soon.
yeah.
We would like to present you Colleen. She's one of our newest talk show hosts. Welcome aboard.
Hi,
Thank
Colleen.
you, Steve.
We met by miracle. One day we were at the Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
No, that's not what happened.
No.
We did meet on the bus though.
Yes, we did.
But tell us about what you've been doing and who's
Okay.
Colleen now?
I'm gonna get very serious and take off my glasses.
All right. Shall I
Oh,
hold
wow.
mine?
Right now this is what I feel right now, so I'm just gonna say it out loud.
Yeah.
Let's put Colleen on the back burner, and I create art on acrylic on canvas, and it's saved my life. But I just want to say that this right here tonight has filled my soul. I said to my mother last night, you know what? We're alone. We have nobody who understands us. We have no friends. I grew up with lots of friends. I was a social butterfly. And I find myself alone with a cat in an apartment because everyone else has a job, and they have kids, and they have a car, and they have money to travel, and they have credit cards, blah, 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 blah. I have a disability. I have 2 disabilities, actually. You know what that has done to me? It has made me very, very alone. Why is it okay that everybody else in this world can talk about their day, but I can't talk about mine? Someone can tell me, you know, I went to work today, and this is what happened, and this is what happened, and I was in the principal's office, and then my car broke down, and that's okay to listen to. But no one can say, you know what? No one wants to listen to, oh, here she goes again, it's all about her. her pain, her depression. Guess what? That's my day-to-day life. It's not, you know, once a week, once a month. Day to day. Am I going to be sad today? I'm going to cry today. Am I going to be euphoric today because I have bipolar disorder? I have fibromyalgia. How much will my pain be affected today? I can't share that to anybody. You know what? You can give me all the Oxycontin in the world. If I can call someone and cry, that is so much better than a narcotic. But I can't call someone and cry because they're so sick of my stories. They are done with me. Someone who used to have a plethora of friends now has nobody. I live in silence. I live with a mother who calls me and says, I want you to die before me, because she knows how much I don't want to live. And it's not because I don't want to live because I'm a bad person. It's because I don't have much of a life. And right here, right now, through CTV, I'm going to get a goddamn life. And I'm going to get a life through you guys. You've given me inspiration. You've given me inspiration. I don't know enough about you yet, but you're going to give me inspiration. He's crazy, and so is he. So am I. So all I'm here to say is we are allowed to talk about our day too.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm allowed to say Monday to Sunday, I was in pain, I cried, I laughed, I talked to my cat a lot because there's no one else to talk to. And that's my day, and that's okay. And someone should want to listen to that, because I listen to your damn kids and work and your car. So listen to us. We have a voice, and we may be monotonous, and the stories may be the same every single day. But why does that make us different?
Some of their stories.
Exactly. So that's my message today. It's not my art. It's my. We have a voice. Please, please, please listen to us. Please listen to us.
I would like to say not only welcome aboard, we believe. We believe. People are valuable.
Thank you.
People make sense.
Thank you.
This dream started a few years ago, and when we were doing Gwen and Peggy, I remember the person we were doing this, we said to her, there is something that's been happening for decades, is that medias were not empowering people. So that's how SteveTV came to life. And when we did Gwen and Piggy in the past, the acupuncturist switched from having barely much people on her Facebook account to 500. And I remember the last episode where Peggy Joyce was on it, people were saying we look so much forward to see her. And she's in the studio audience today. We would be delighted to have her back on SteveTV. Welcome to each and every one
That
of
was
you.
a lovely.
You rock.
I mean that.
I know you.
I mean it.
Nice, yeah.
You rock.
Courage and guts. Love it.
Respect.
Love it.
Respect.
Love it.
Respect to all.
SteveTV is the people that's on it. It's an honor to
Go
be with
team.
all of you.
Yes.
Go team. Stay tuned for more.
Sorry, Steve, there's just one thing,
Yes.
if you don't mind my saying so
Yes.
and interrupting, is that I've been working on this song of the mountains for some
Okay.
months and made a video